As part of the Operation Sindoor outreach, Indian delegations have been on a visit to as many as 33 countries post Pahalgam terror attack. The purpose of these visits is to expose Pakistan-sponsored terrorism being pushed into India. With these delegations now on the last leg, PM Modi is slated to meet these delegations on June 9th or 10th in New Delhi. These delegations prominently comprise members of parliament from across the political spectrum, senior political leaders and other seasoned diplomats. Here are some key takeaways from the successful visits of these delegations. AIMIM's Hyderabad MP Asaduddin Owaisi was seen as the most vocal when it came to exposing Pakistan. When in Bahrain, Owaisi urged FATF members from Bahrain and other Middle East countries to help stop Pakistan's funding and urged them to put it back in the grey list to contain terrorism.
We would hope and request that the Bahraini government would help us in bringing back Pakistan grey list of FATF, because this money has been used to support those terrorists.
Owaisi was part of the delegation led by BJP MP Bijayan, which visited countries like Algeria, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait and Bahrain. Owaisi's belligerent efforts to expose Pakistan won many friends back in India. DMK MP Kani Mozi stood as another hero. She, as part of the Indian delegation in Spain, when asked about the national language of India, responded by saying that the national language of India was unity in diversity, stressing it as a message her delegation aims to convey to the world.
I wanted to know about the national language. I think the national language of India is unity in diversity.
Probably the one who asked this question thought she would say something against her country, taking into account the ongoing language issue in Tamil Nadu. But Kani Mozi proved them wrong and rose above party politics. And of course, Shashi Tharoor keeps no parallels. Congress Thiruvananthapuram MP, who has been a former diplomat, rose above party ranks and volunteered to be part of the Indian delegation on Operation Sindoor outreach. His major success came at Colombia, where the government, which first spoke of Pakistan, had to withdraw its statement in favor of India.
I have to say that we were a little disappointed in the reaction of the Colombian government, which apparently expressed heartfelt condolences on the loss of lives in Pakistan after the Indian strikes, rather than sympathizing with the victims of terrorism.
Tharoor's diplomatic ability was clearly seen wherever it went. He even paid tributes at the 9/11 memorial, amply signaling that the US and India were on the same page when it comes to fight against terrorism. The delegation led by Shashi Tharoor visited United States, Brazil, Colombia, Panama and Guyana. Supriya Sule of the NCP Sharad Pawar faction did not hesitate for a moment when in Ethiopia she said that India always comes first for her, then her state and the party.
भारत के हम सब कोई पार्टी की तरफ से नहीं जा रहे, हम भारत की तरफ से पूरे देश में हम लोग जा रहे हैं.
For us, the country comes first, state second, party third, and then our family. We come here as a team of all parties, she said. Supriya Sule of the NCP, who will lead the group visiting Egypt, Qatar, Ethiopia, and South Africa. The other interesting fact about these delegations is that besides Shashi Tharoor, Manish Tiwari was another Congress MP whom Congress did not propose to be part of the outreach delegation. Tiwari in Ethiopia said in clear-cut terms that if they, that is Pakistan, do not stop promoting terrorism, then India's response will be very aggressive.
No country can tolerate the violation of its sovereignty repeatedly. No country can tolerate the fact that its innocent citizens are targeted and killed or executed in a merciless manner. And so therefore, the time has come for a broader global consensus to emerge.
Tiwari accepted being part of the delegation, asserting that he kept the nation above politics. Congress MP Anand Sharma emphasized India's long-standing belief in non-violence. He at Addis Ababa said, "It is an ancient culture of centuries that we do not attack any country, but we gave the attackers a befitting reply. Our army fought back strongly this time too. They targeted only the terrorist organizations," Sharma said. The presence of E.T. Mohammad Bashir, the Lok Sabha leader of the Indian Union Muslim League, among others, proved that these MPs are under leadership of Prime Minister Modi-led centre, keeping the party above politics. Never in the history of independent India, so many MPs of different party ideologies stood in unison for the cause of India. Credit for this certainly goes to the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. Well, if you liked the video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, The Pamphlet.